like, damn. Bring your light skin niggas in the, you know what I mean, in the picture and get to work. But other than that, though, bro, I'm changing the whole roster up, bro. I ain't gonna, yeah, bro. I ain't gonna, even the angle, like, even the cameraman. He cool people, but yeah, he gotta get up. He cool people. He just gotta get up out of there, bro. He cool people. He know he doing. It just man, like I feel like I ain't like you gotta hoop with us one day, cause he be hooping with us. I ain't like bro got a lot like lockdown badge, honestly. But yeah, I ain't lie, bro. Hey, I be getting buckets still, but you know what I mean. But he used to be, I ain't like, what days you got up, bro? I ain't like, me and my coworkers had rented out Sundays on Monday, 8 o'clock. If you off Tuesdays now, we gotta start going back to the church. Hey, I started streaming. Yup, I started streaming. You posted it too, man. Nah, I ain't gonna post it. I'm low key with it. Cause I ain't even got a cam on. Just cause I had posted nothing on YouTube in 8 months. I'm terrible. I know, bro. I know, bro. I know. Even with the Twitch, so I got lucky on that one too. Random 3 times, and we pick who we want. Nah, I ain't like, I'm serious to go first though, bro. I'm going off of you. Ooh, what's that? All right, bro. You in Bama? I'm going Michigan. Yep. Think he finna run with the quarterback he want. All right. I ain't really hear much about Michigan this year. Hey, what you think about going to that Atlanta game, the first game? This guy, that's y'all. Oh, yo, you dudes. Okay. I'm gonna say this guy. I think about going out there too, though. So you already got some. Yeah, I feel that. But that's probably gonna be the same thing here if I don't have no, you know, nothing going on coming that want to come with me. But other than that, my uncle going down there, so shoot, it might be the same situation for me too. Shoot, I just pay for. Yeah, I'll do too, but that's only in the A, bro. What in the world? Carolina game in the A. I get it right. The scooters. I might ride a scooter downtown to the all the way to the game, man. Like the scooters be fun, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't been to A in like good 4 years, man, 4 or 5 years. And I'm
team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by
which think the record gonna be this year, bro? What's your predictions, man? Go.
And the Wolverines will put total leather to crank us up.
I'm over here like, what the world? I came back expecting to kicking the ball off. Yeah, no, for real. I'm on Michigan with it. You know, it's a home game this year too. You know, it's a home game. Shit. Bro, I'm in too, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Me too, bro. But just I can only imagine. Nah, I rather go see. You know how many times we done played Kentucky down here. Oh, okay, I feel that. Like I've been to a couple. I've been to a couple. So I feel that though. And I feel like I feel like we're gonna beat Kentucky every time anyway. From now on.
Welcome everybody, and we are fired
Alabama gonna be. I'm telling you, bro, Alabama gonna be that game. Then ain't like even when you don't get in the game, it's gonna be juking around the stadium.
This neutral site showdown. Today we have one of those games that test your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent.
Did we go to the LSU game together?
As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the 15th ranked team
We in League Cup?
the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started.
Uh-huh. No, I know you talking about. Ain't like you gotta start rocking with the tailgates more, man.
Alabama about to kick off to get this game underway.
So ain't like we try to pop out, but we try to pop out early, get set up and chill and vibe.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Morris. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line.
It don't. Let's see. I know when you click on what's the name? When you start it up, well, I ain't like no, cause we not in a party. But yeah, that's in settings. Are you right though? Yeah, that's in settings. They're going OD. Yeah, I'm finna do it, man. I already know, man. I'm at 12. Yeah, I bet.
Handoff to the lone back. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And that is how you break bring it. You see the ball, you go get it right now, and you bring the wood with some bad intentions.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to pass. It's Warren. Fires to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch. The Wolverines want to crank the tempo. Making great decisions. That's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Gerbach, and the guy can't remember drafted in the 6th round by the Patriots.
Yeah, that guy, what was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good too. But when you think about Michigan, you don't always think about the quarterbacks, and you don't always think about airing it out. But again, if you want to be a great college football team nowadays, you better be able to throw that pigskin.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give from the gun. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
And runs like that are like body blows in a boxing match. 4, 5, 6-yard gains early turn into 20, 30, 40-yard gains later. They really wear down defenses, and they test their physicality.
Unloads to the wideout.
Okay.
He's got it. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. And the Wolverines are on the move.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback, finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. It's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
On 3rd down, going up top. They're setting up the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen. Behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Makes the catch. It's Moore. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the 1st down. On 2nd down, just keeps firing.
Oh, I thought you were going to get it. I thought you was going to get it.
Down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down.
You scared me for a second.
Pick up the 1st down on the drag route. I know that seems like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex than what it looks like, because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying across the field. If it's zone, he's got to sit down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his
nah. That's not the... Nah, that ain't it. That ain't it. We're going to work out. We're going to see. Cause I know he ain't it. We're going to see how this goes. Even though bro been hitting some nuns, but he too slow. He's just too slow. No, for real. I tapped into that too. Crazy word. For real. Well, I ain't gonna say something right there, bro. I ain't like, even though I ain't like, I do look at LeBron as one of the greatest, but not one of my favorites. And to beat him in a 1-1, someone like Mike, Mike, and I ain't gonna lie.
And try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
With the catch, it's Klein. Really nice job
Cause I ain't
by
gonna,
both guys
I
to throw
started.
and the catch to work
I ain't gonna. I sat there watching the
Nice
the game.
after the play fake,
Some of the highlights of the game, man. He did his thing.
His tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have
Stevenson wasn't hanging on. Could hold him on fouls, man.
He's got it on the move. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Touchdown!
We'll take it.
And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing to be able to throw the football, Jesse.
Gee, that's how you get a clock right there, bro.
Run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff unit about to go to work. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First down here for the offense. Wide receiver shows motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you. You're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. The corners are walked up tight. Trying to find his man on first down. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Know the situation, know the game of football. Right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Dropping back, it's Milroe. He's got his man at the 45.
Hey, I got his man. Oh, dude, this is crazy.
On his way, gets it all the way to the 38.
It's a really nice looking throw. This dude is a weapon in this offensive quarterback position. It's so funny, you know. I think back to guys like Greg McElroy and AJ McCarron, guys that may or may not have unfairly been tabbed as game managers, and then you think of Jalen Hurts, Tua, and Bryce Young in recent years, and just how dynamic and versatile these guys were at the position and how they've really helped take this offense to the next level. Watching this guy reminds me a little bit of that.
Snagged in the middle, it's Miller. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Bunch formation, trying to confuse the secondary. Grabbed behind the line, it's Williams. And he was fortunate not to lose.
I need a fourth down right here.
Back to the line of scrimmage.
Throw me a pick, though, man.
I'm going to move this guy.
Throw me a pick.
The slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. They're going to throw it again.
Oh, shit.
Now adjusting. He'll turn it loose out to the right.
I should never said that.
Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the house.
Why is he wide open? ain't like, I don't think I played like. I think that was on me right there.
Getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback
Yep.
getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this.
I ain't like, I went towards the running back first. Dang it, safety. Somebody's gonna get him. That was my man.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return.
Yeah, P.
Guys, here come those maze.
They're trying to make it more looking like realistic, but it really look the same.
To do what they did last time and put this one in the end zone.
You ain't lying. They did a great job. The offense was clicking. Everything went well. Palmer, they executed and got the touchdown.
And they really were in a nice rhythm as well. I'd love to see that here on the next drive, too. Just keep doing what you're doing. Everything seems to be working.
And fit the blocking, too, though. Okay.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He's off to the races.
Oh, shoot.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Touch pass on the run.
And this
one will be stopped for no gain. Got to get everybody on the same page in a hurry. From the gun, the running back has it. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Quickly to the tight end. Still running at the 40. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first at the 37.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
He's looking to throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it.
Gets
it out fast. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Line getting set on 2nd down. To the air, it's Orchie. Makes the grab on the left. The Wolverines will move the sticks with the first down.
And the defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Looking to buy time. Makes the grab on the shuffle. They'll go with a quick touch pass. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Wolverines have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And a flag comes in as this one falls incomplete. Let's see what the call is. The officials offer the deal and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Using his feet to buy time. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation. Drop back. You don't see it right away. Tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down easier so I can try to get a little bit closer to the goal line and I can get that touchdown. Headsy play by the QB.
Trying to punch it in.
Yeah,
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Michigan.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense. Man, late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They took it 71 yards down the field. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. Just about set to kick it away. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. One more snap coming before halftime. DBs will try to keep everything in front. Little touch pass to the receiver. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's going to do it here in the first half. Everybody stick with us. We'll head to halftime.
I like the little girl there, too.
The Wolverines will line up to kick off and start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football to out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Wide out in motion. Quick pass on the jet motion. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion because the quarterback was able to get to the receiver right behind the offensive line. Because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Steps away. Takes a hit as he fires.
It's only
Just as he released it on first down,
he got popped.
Couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They have been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Quarterback extends the play. He's looking on the right side. Oh, picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 40. At the 20.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And he will roll
Yes, sir.
the end zone. Touchdown,
Yes, sir.
Wolverines. What a play by this defense.
Nero can't make that throw.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it.
Defense got a touchdown. All right.
The kick
That's
is
just an
up
offensive
and
word.
And put one more on the lead. They're about to kick it away, and the defense probably can't wait to get back out there.
No, for real, we would have got him. There was no catching up there if we would have did that.
And he's coming out of the end zone.
Hey, yo.
He gets a block. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the
That's
house.
crazy, wasn't it?
Touchdown, Alabama.
I got a lot back in. I'm off
Maybe they
now.
thought if they kicked it into the end zone, wouldn't dare bring it back.
That's crazy.
Instead, he just dared them to tackle him, and nobody could. What an explosive return.
Yeah, and those guys got so much speed, they ain't scared. And you could tell, takes it out, good blocking, give him a little crease, and you could see the speed. You don't put slow guys back deep. You don't see Jesse Palmer returning kicks. No. You see the fast guys, and you see an open space, and boom, he's gone.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. They're lining up to kick it off, full of momentum after housing that last kick.
Say it again.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. They go to the end around to start the drive. That will get them thinking. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of 6.
You know, as an offense, oftentimes you try the reverse play because you're trying to take advantage of a defense over pursuing and by a lot of defensive team speed. Didn't work right there.
That wasn't
disciplined by this defense.
And those are tough passes. When you start throwing those balls towards the sidelines, it's a longer throw for the quarterback to make. And I think that's when you see the majority of the misses for guys, the majority of the overthrows and a little bit of inaccuracy start to show itself.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Quarterback will audible. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Unloads it left. And they gambled in their own end, and now they
what was it, my 19?
Field position.
Man, as a defense, you're like, oh, they're going to draw us offside.
Well, I'm, oh, man,
You set your offense up. You've turned the momentum. This defense should be feeling really good about themselves.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, you've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Defense makes a stop.
You make me, I have to play linebacker against you. Come on, bro.
When you hit those guys on the move, they're flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's just a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that when you're looking for the 1st down. You run that play, you get it. Nice, easy breezy.
He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Alabama quickly back to the line. Trying to pound it in.
Oh my God, like, yo, even defensive lineman, though, that's what I'm saying. That's crazy. Yeah, man, I got him and everything. Hey, no, I gotta get some more of that juice in me.
And after that extra point,
taking a photo of real quick. I ain't gonna lie, I'm just about to understand that. I don't got no Nick Harvey. That's why I should put. I should put Carolina, bro. Like, this is a get who you want game right here, man.
And they thought about a return, then thought better.
Nah, for real though, like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, I blew it for letting me even come back like that. I had all the momentum. I'm trying to tell you, like, what the world?
We'll see if that failed 4th down.
See, look, that's what we're saying. Oh, that's crazy work, man. That's good, though. I believe in him. See him come out, show the real time. So, what's what he's going to do?
Not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So, let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Man, what a finish, we could have tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. They're testing the right side here.
That's that Stillwater.
Got room at the 35.
Oh, that's that Stillwater too, twin.
Running inside the 20.
That's that. Let me go get that juice right now. I deserve it. I deserve it.
Got the lead here in the second half.
Give me just a second, bro. I ain't like where.
He just scored that defense with that score.
He shows you all of it. He's got the speed. He's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. Just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside the 15, here's the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes that Alabama offense. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
Alabama pushing the tempo. Wants to throw. It's Milroe. Buys a little extra time. He's going to take off.
Let me click on to the right person, man.
First down.
It's just so nice as a coaching staff when you've got quarterbacks who make good decisions. And on a 2nd and short play, you're throwing it, you're trying to catch the defense napping, you might take a shot, nothing there. Go get it yourself. Make the right decision to keep it, not panic, and get you a fresh set of downs.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play.
Hey, man, it's a good comeback right here, man. It's been a minute since we played, too. It's a good game. Nah, for real.
Now facing a 3rd down as they come back to the line after the break. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving away from pressure. Trying to escape and get it himself. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards.
It's going to be an Aaron Rodgers type of moment, though.
Myself with my legs. We're in the 4th quarter. We've got an opportunity, 1 possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
They'll throw it on 1st down. He tries to take the top off.
Oh, yeah, that's good defense. That's good defense right there.
Incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on.
The offense has got to find something here in the 4th quarter. You can tell, pressing a little bit.
I was not expecting that. I thought they was going to give him something for real.
Try to make this game a better ball game. Took the shot, Unsuccessful, but I wouldn't be surprised if they take some more of those.
To the air, it's Milroe.
Mm-hmm.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Seventh play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. Corner's going to give them room. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Zings it complete to the right.
And that's crazy work there.
To keep him from getting to the first down marker.
All right, let me click on the right people.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Throws to the wideout.
Oh, that's tough.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off.
And that is a backbreaker. It's fourth down, though. Listen, you got to throw the football. You got to try to...
Man, when they let me click on to the right person, bro. Oh, my God.
Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. So we've got a tight spot here, David. They'd love to run out the clock, but all those timeouts staring at them.
Man, they got 3 timeouts on defense, but I
know that's triple coverage.
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Man, it's a pick six. All right, that's they had to give him one. Had to give him one. I got a pick six. He got to get one too.
This time it's the defense finding ways to put points on the board.
There is nothing better than being a defender, seeing that ball in the end zone, eyes get big as saucers, go jump on that pump and secure it, get you a touchdown.
Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the fourth quarter. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. This defense has to hold it right where it is. Score tied late in the game.
Oh, yeah, I could count. Like this.
They're going to throw it to start the drive. It's caught. Finally run out of bounds.
Dude, keep going, dude. Keep going.
Rolling with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Takes a handoff. It's Edwards. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, look out. There he goes. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David. With that speed,
you
give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
A first down run in the red zone.
And that's why it's hard to run down by the goal line. The defense just has so many bodies crowded into the line of scrimmage. Offense couldn't get it done that time.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking for a man. It's Orji. Buying some time.
Oh, that's tough. That's tough. That's so tough.
And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now. So boys, we need one more stop. Go out there.
Oh, you missed the tackle. Oh, that's so bad.
Ready to try the point after.
Oh, that's I might miss that. Okay.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run.
Yo, we're going over the Charlie guy.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19.
I know how that is.
Tide offense rolls onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
He throws another interception, his third of the night. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Michigan.
And in the free safety road,
No, for real.
you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage. Make a big play for this defense to score some points.
And the point after is good. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. Coming out with it, it's Henderson. He doesn't get it back to the 25. He's out of bounds at the 21-yard line. Here comes that Alabama offense. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick six, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick six and how to rebound.
I believe I've only thrown one in my life, but yes, I do because of that singular instance. I'll say this. You can't let that play beat you twice. You got to go out and not try to get it all back here in one play. Just execute the offense.
To the air, it's Milroe. He's going up top here late in the game.
It's tough.
A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Into the end zone for
That's
a
crazy.
touchdown. And here in the final minute, they still
I was
have
not
a
expecting
chance.
him to be that wrong.
And listen, still a ways to go, but great job by this offense getting you back in the ball game. Now, we got a one-possession game. We got our score. We did what we're supposed to do. Now,
It's tough, man. We good. We
Now,
good.
the defense has to come up big and get me the rock back.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
We do another one, we're going to 2
He
We
thought
do a
about
3
bringing
random, we'll
that
pick
out
one
for a
more.
half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25.
All right, bet. Yeah, you already know who I was picking. We do it. We won't.
Back on the field. Okay, Justin, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love
Yeah,
to be
sure.
aggressive enough to get the first down.
Oh,
but
my
you gotta
God.
take care of the ball first. Got a lot of room to the right.
How many yards this man got today?
20. And he slipped through the crowd, and Hill house it.
How many games? I mean, how many yards this man got today? What the
That's
world?
exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail
Yeah.
great execution by this offense to put this game away.
Hang on, you told me that last season too. You told me that right before last football season.
Getting set
Like
for
when
the
this came
point
out, we started playing. You would tell me how cold he wasn't. What was he though? Was he a freshman?
Splits the uprights and the lead balloons to 15. That kind of drive will
Oh,
boost
true.
your confidence. One
Oh, yeah.
play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away.
I guess Michigan didn't have a good season, period.
And they desperately
Well, I ain't hear nothing about Michigan.
but decided
But I ain't gonna lie, one
instead
thing-
they'll take
what-
the touchback. The Tide offense
Yeah.
rolls onto the
Yeah.
field.
I ain't gonna lie, when one player messed up, me and my dad were talking about it, bro. A player that messed up going to the portal. And I'm just talking about the soccer
Looking
with
to
soccer
throw,
runner.
it's Milroe,
It's Juice.
trying to get to it. And
Hey,
was
Juice,
thrilled
did Juice-
just as he
did you
released
get
the
drafted?
pass, it's incomplete.
Our Juice, our old Juice, our old Juice.
Down out of the backfield, but the hit forced the incompletion.
After the
Yeah,
incompletion,
Ole Miss,
it's second
yeah.
and 10 from their own 25.
The Ole Miss. Yeah, you're right.
Couldn't
I
connect
don't know if he was a
those first down,
running
now back
back
to the air.
or.
He'll get rid of it.
Oh,
Complete to the right. And he was off off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
I think it was a tight end. He was big and he catch the ball.
Disrupt their timing and their
Not,
rhythm.
I think it started with a K. Like, not even a K.
Do something a little bit different.
No. But I know exactly what you're talking about. But you sure he wasn't running back, bro?
They're trying to get to it. Flushed out of the pocket. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one. Alabama quickly back to the line.
Bernard, not his name. Bernard.
Defense in press coverage.
Right, Bernard. I think Bernard was. Oh, shoot. Oh, yeah, that's good defense. We had him on a long time game. Well, halftime. Tell you that. Halftime.
The situation as a defender, and you know you're up by a score, and you know
defense,
exactly what's going on with the offense. They got to make some big plays here in the fourth quarter. Nice job playing the deep ball, staying deep, and
no way.
Giving up the big
no way.
He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup.
And you know I'm trying. I can't even challenge this. All right. Yeah, I was gonna be an a-hole. I was gonna be an asshole. First circle, so I was gonna be a butthole, bro, but it's alright. Ain't no freaking catch. Man, they be gaslighting this dog. But
timeout for a first down. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Milroe. Looking for the score.
oh, yo. Come on, man. You thought I was a pick, too. Crazy what they said again, you're doing me, man.
This is always an interesting spot for me now because you're going to have to go for 2 regardless. I don't know if it's now or if it's later when you score, but it's
that was a dot, bro. I give you that one. That was a dot.
That's a you decision, but nice job
by
this
real
offense
bad.
getting the touchdown now to give yourself that opportunity to have a choice.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Don't do it.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10.
Let's see you going over that time.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And on that short gain, that will bring us to the end of this game. Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Hey, don't be tapping into the stretch trying to see what we're doing here.
Halfway there on 1st down and 2nd and 5.
It's probably a touchdown.
He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the 1st down. Looking back on it, this game probably falls precisely into the definition of a trap game. Trap was set, sprung, and the underdogs come up with the win.
And that's why we go, you know what? I don't take your rankings.
210.
They don't matter to me. We're going to go out and beat this team.
Rushing test 12. OB. 3 touchdowns.
And you can tell it didn't mean a lot to this team, and that's why they came out and pulled the upset.
Absolutely, David. I mean, that's why you play the
He
game.
lost. Why they showing
The
this
team
highlight?
knew they had to come out. They were going to have to put the
Show
best
my
foot
running back
forward.
highlights.
In order to get the W, they did just
Yo, gang. What's up? Yo. Nah, you was talking about Carter 6. You talking about Lil Wayne new album he just dropped? Get out of here. I ain't like, nah, I gotta judge that for myself. Cause I ain't gonna, I just listened to something recently. Like he recently just dropped. I said either this year or last year. But it's tough. He got songs on there that like really hit. So we're doing 23 times, right? Alright, man, this is my first. Jeffrey can't play with the arms. This is my first one right here. Mm-hmm. Oh, man. I'm trying to tell you, bro. Hey, I ain't lying, bro. I think we should read this. Crazy word. Shoot, they beat us, so you know what I mean? You know, they beat us at the end of the game, so I gotta go back and watch that game. I think it was on New Year's Eve. I know I've been drunk as hell. I've been drunk as hell that night. No, you on Washington? I think they got that black quarterback. I think. Let's see what he do with it. I don't really know. What's who on Lewis?
We are ready to pop the cork in Champaign, Illinois, home to the Fighting Illini, and the fans clad in orange and blue are more than ready for this one. A Big Ten showdown coming, conference games where the results will stick with you for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the Washington Huskies taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollard, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
Gotta make sure. Oh, hey, bro, chill, bro. Chill, that's my spot right there, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I can never catch them. I'm at work all the time, bro. They close too early, bro. Magneto. I've been there probably earlier this year. Yeah. Now you got locked in. You got locked in. They still hit, bro. They still hit. Freshman. Oh, they put me on time and mix up.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
That's what's all to
Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Going up top on first down.
Ain't that bad?
Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, shoot.
Complete to the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And why waste any time? Get right to it, the offense, with a big play right out of the gate.
And sending a clear message, Reese, they are going to take shots. They've got playmakers. They've got dudes that can get downfield and locate the
front. And they got him. He'll get him down for the sack. Washington right back to the line. To the air, it's Rodgers. Oh, he's ready to take a shot.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good job.
The long pass is incomplete.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them down.
This is a 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. It's complete.
That's crazy.
He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Why do I get caught timeout? I got to challenge that shit. I messed up that one. Dang, how you smart. Dang, I was challenged, bro. Why are they saying ain't nothing to challenge?
Called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. The Huskies are moving quickly down the field. He's going to pass. Shoots it to the
That's
left.
crazy. Yeah, anyway, he dropped, yeah.
Just when you thought that ball was out of reach, nothing appeared to be out of his reach there.
Yeah, he says just throw it up and I'll go get it. To track the ball all the way down the field and dive and lay out with that body control, that is a special catch.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. He'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to throw it again. Unleashes to the end zone. Grab near the marker. It's Reynolds. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Huskies. They'll try to add another to their lead. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They go 83 yards on the drive, and the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. They're just about ready to kick it away. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Offense set on 1st down. He wants to throw. Got it set up on the outside. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the ground with the back. At midfield, he's got room. What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there.
We went at number 21. We move a different type of way.
They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down. They'll give it to him again.
Ooh-wee.
And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Listen, I know there are a lot of DBs out there that all they want to do is get interceptions and dance in the end zone. This dude likes to put his face in the fan, get close to the line of scrimmage, and tackle. And on the opening drive, if he's out there, he gets a huge tackle for loss early. That is a statement play.
At the 20, he's got space. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Touchdown, Illinois. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Hit that one with some aggression for the point after. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And he punctuated that drive by ripping off a 38-yard run for 6. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off again here.
Back to pass, it's Rodgers. Now he's going to break the pocket. They get to him as he throws. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job.
And he breaks into the open. The 10. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
And back in the day, used to
Hey, I'm playing against the chicken
blocker,
wing right
he
now,
threw to
bro.
him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and
Crazy,
so
man.
athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
Trying play action. Looking to scramble. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it.
Washington, 14, Illinois, 7.
facing a third down as they line up after the break.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider. Ringo.
Off the RPO, quick throw to the right. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Off the play fake on first down. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's got it. At the 40, there he goes. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that. Now
the close line
really
like
on its
that.
heels. The give to the back. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
They're getting this guy lathered up. They finally make the stop, but the big run is plenty to move those sticks for the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Now the offense tries to punch it in on second and goal. Leaves it with the back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. How many chances can you afford to waste in the red zone? They've already been stopped twice. Can they come through this time? It's third and goal. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's third and goal. On the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Fourth and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. Back to throw. It's Altmaier. Lets it fly. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. He'll try to tack on one more. Splits the uprights. So an 82-yard drive there. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to take your time and give your defense an opportunity to get their win.
He's looking to throw. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here.
Come on, man,
And
that's
that one
me.
falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. This defense will try to keep everything in front. He's not afraid to go deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Going to take a shot at this DB. Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. Looking for more room. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can
it was supposed to be a big six.
and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Feeling some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Offense gets set for second down. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. They're bringing heat.
Come on, man, that was right there. That could be a
29. The number one job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line, Reese, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap and try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer, right?
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Illini. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what,
We're fast, man.
Game up, you can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cover the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. Kickoff team is on the field. They'll try to drive this one deep. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jackson. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Now on second down. Dropping back, it's Rodgers. Works the middle of the field. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. These corners going to give them some space. On second down, he's looking downfield. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line. Touchdown, Washington. And once he got loose, it was all over.
And how about this offense responding late in the first half, getting the score, now an extra point away from tying this football game, going into the half. That's exactly how you draw up a 2-minute drill. That's how you want to finish a half.
Lining up for the PAT. Splits those uprights right in half. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half.
I think like right before the half, that's crazy. One.
Washington ready to kick off to start this second half. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. The Illinois offense returns to the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Paul? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the first half. And here they are in the second half defending a deep ball.
They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Pressure coming. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play.
Yeah, and the defensive line, you know, third and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You bring in the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on third down.
Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Oh, they are all over him. That never had a chance, and the fake blows up in their face.
And obviously you're trying to catch him off guard, but it didn't work. I'm
thought it
not
was
a fan of fake
I ain't
punts.
wrong
I'm
to
going
do
to
it.
put my offense on the field, and guys
Good.
that do this for a living all the time and are really good at it, but tried the sneak attack, and it did not work.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Husky. And that one will put them up here in the second half. Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Set to advance on the football.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Small gain, I know, but again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass, make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Extending the play. He'll throw it. It's complete on the right side. He's run out of bounds.
That's crazy.
Big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
They'll give it to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Illinois right back to the line. On second down, wants to throw it. A little screen to the running back. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw it right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. They'll go right back to the run. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down.
Don't always have to run the sexy plays, right? It doesn't have to always be up-tempo and fast and spread and doing all this stuff. Sometimes you just lower your shoulder. Sometimes you just run powerfully. You get the first down, and that's all that matters.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
The give to the tailback. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Catch in the middle, it's Franklin. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Illinois looking to pay things off on 1st and goal. Back to pass, it's Altmaier. The throw. Fires and picked off.
Yes.
And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown, everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep third downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on first down.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. He's looking to throw. The sure hands, it's Reynolds. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Washington 28, Illinois 21.
Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man, it's Rodgers. Throws to the tight end. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball, and because they're putting so many guys close to the line of scrimmage, they're taking advantage, throwing it 2 straight completions now back-to-back.
Got it in the middle, it's Jackson. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They're down to the 20, 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Quarterback moving. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. 7th play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Makes the catch. It's Jackson. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
And offenses practice this situation. This is 4-minute offense. You've got the lead late in the game. You're trying to bleed the clock and just get first downs. They do that, they stay in bounds, and the clock keeps ticking.
Wants to go up top. Pocket starts to collapse. And this one's not working. He'll just throw it away. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to throw. It's Rodgers. Makes the grab. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Oh, yeah, facts.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. The Illinois offense returns to the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. He's looking to throw. makes his connection. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Middle linebackers, they're middle linebackers because they're right in the middle of the defense. You put guys that have a nose for the football because they literally line up over the football every single time. They play the run well, and look at this. How about this? Rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, getting the big sack.
And it's intercepted. A turnover for the
Crazy
defense.
one. Like, take this one too. Shoot.
Going instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's fourth down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
Using the quick game. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Now inside the 20, 1st and 10 from the 18.
Yeah, you see, you gotta let him off. Get out same
He's
time.
looking to throw it. Fires to the end zone. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way.
That's crazy.
Touchdown,
Oh, you get off the same time?
Number 0, Halton, Indiana.
I bet. I'm probably ain't gonna do 2K tonight, bro.
They'll try to tack one more.
I probably ain't gonna do 2K tonight.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point
You
cushion in
me
the
from the
fourth.
house.
The kickoff team out there getting set.
Number 9,
Yeah.
set to kick this one away.
Oh, no, for real, it was.
He's going to try his luck from the end zone.
It was a good game.
When he
Look at
brought
that.
it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Not a lot of hope here, down 3 possessions late.
No, and I love this part as a pass rusher because I'm just pinning my ears back, getting to the quarterback. I know it's a pass every single time. Palmer, I'm trying to pad my stats. I'm sure you're just trying to stay up.
Well, we're
Second.
definitely just trying to stay alive in this
Yeah.
one, but you're also trying to build confidence, too, for your next opponent. If you can find some completions late in the game, even though it looks like you're going to lose it, it's all about building on the good things you do this week so that you're out executing at a higher level the next time.
And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious.
Illinois.
With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32.
42 Spider.
Scanning the field, it's Altmaier. Going to try to pop one on the screen. At the 45, on his way. Afterburner's coming. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Illinois. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
Nice job by the offense, going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go there and get warmed up.
Yeah.
And onside, we need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2.
Come on, set.
Trying to punch it in. He's into the end zone again. A little icing on the cake with a 2-point conversion after the long touchdown run. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a big play. 68 yards on the touchdown pass. They're definitely up against it. Time running out. Down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
Let's get weird. This is exactly what they needed. They needed something to happen. Down 2 possessions, 4th quarter. Got to make it happen. Onside kick team comes through.
He'll come out throwing on first down. And he was hit
Oh,
just as he was releasing the
was
pass, and it
bad.
falls to the ground incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Looking for an open area to his left.
That's crazy.
And he
Absolutely.
is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His
Hey,
third
yo.
interception of the day. How about that elusiveness? He's got space.
That's crazy.
After making the interception, ran that thing back to the 18-yard line.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break.
Yeah, this definitely was a team loss.
You
Running
got
back
the
to
lead.
third
Now
pick.
just go out there, be
Should
smart
kept
on
doing
offense,
more. Should kept
run
running the
that
ball.
clock.
Oh yeah, you know
Got
what?
it in the middle. It's Jackson.
This guy.
And he
This
cruises
guy.
his way to the house. Touchdown, Washington.
I be trying to bait so bad. You don't go. You don't bite, bro.
Here comes the two-point try.
You say it, man.
Looking downfield, it's Rodgers. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he's going to bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Illinois offense returns to the field. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This
Can't
game's
get the
not
ball
over.
over.
This
Oh,
coaching
my
staff
God.
is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the field right now, you've got to finish this game. You've got to try to prove something to them.
Well, the game is over, to be clear. They're not coming
Yeah,
back.
man, sure.
But I hear what you're saying. Keep fighting. Keep showing your coaches it matters. And maybe find something positive here late that you can build on for weeks to come.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Keeps looking downfield. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Quarterback checking off. Really nice run there. Good, solid pickup, and they'll move the sticks with a first down. Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Off the play fake. Showing the arm strength to the left. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And like that one for the last one, that's so elusive.
Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
Gain of 19 on the play. First down for the offense.
Corners are going to bail.
Okay. All right,
This
Tor.
one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite
See you
do
later.
enough in